Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good nights, whatever it is, wherever you are. All right, I'm on a roll today. This is like my third audio video, and I am really proud of myself. So I'm really using my time wisely when it comes to these audio videos and, my YouTube channel, period. I've been really consistent. So I'm just sitting outside of Tony's school waiting on him to come out. It's 3:27 and he comes out around 3:45, so I can make a little 10-minute video. And this is one of the topics that I've been planning to talk about anyway. So the topic is boundaries. Now, listen, I talk about boundaries. I talk about all this stuff in every video. Like, I touch on a lot of things in every video, but I try to stick to that main topic. So, boundaries will be the main topic of this video. Listen, like I always say in my other videos, at the age of 39, I have realized a lot of things. I've had epiphanies. God has spoken to me. God has shown me things. He's even allowed me to remember things from years ago. I don't care if it's a conversation that he allowed me to remember, a text message, just whatever. Like, man, pay attention to y'all's dreams. That's another video. Pay attention to y'all's dreams. God exposed people through dreams. But God has been exposing people through these epiphanies that I've been having and these weird random memories of certain things that I've been having lately. So boundaries. Listen, there is no friendship worth your mental health. There's no relationship worth your mental health if someone is not respecting your boundaries. Now, when someone does not respect your boundaries, that means that, from my perspective, they don't respect you, right? If they're not respecting your boundaries, they don't respect you. They don't care how you feel. They don't care for the reasons why you have this particular boundary, as long as they're getting what they want from you at the time, which makes them a user in most cases. If you tell someone, listen, I work 9 to 5. When I get home, that's my time. You know what I mean? Listen, call me on my lunch break. You can text me all day, every day. Doesn't matter. But if you tell someone, when I get home, in the evening, that's my settle down time. That's my time to do other things. I've been at work all day. That's my time to work on my business. That's my time to focus on my kids. That's my time to work in my garden. That's my time to focus on my YouTube channel. Whatever it is, it shouldn't matter. Okay? Number one, it shouldn't even matter how important or unimportant it is or how unimportant it sounds to someone else. They should respect that. You shouldn't receive phone calls after a certain time if you've already expressed this. Right? If you say, hey, if someone knows you don't eat meat, or if someone knows you don't eat a certain thing. Oh, girl, come on. It's the holiday. Just eat this burger. Like, come on. Like, what do you mean? And I'm telling you guys, people are so petty like that. People will definitely dismiss what you're trying to stand on business on. For whatever reason, I don't know. I don't know if it makes them feel more powerful. I don't know if it's just that they simply just don't respect you. I don't know if they feel like this boundary that you're trying to set doesn't seem as important as it is to you. It may seem silly to them. Obviously they're not taking your boundaries as serious as they should, as a quote unquote friend or whoever they are. If you just started a job and every job you start, they try the whole family culture, get to know you and all of that. They're asking you so many personal questions. And if it doesn't make you feel comfortable, you express that, you set a boundary, and then they keep digging and digging and digging because they will. They will. I don't know what it is about that office corporate 9 to 5 culture where they just feel like they can just ask you any and everything on your first day, first week. And they always try to, we're a team and we're family and all that crap, when in reality, they're trying to find out as much as possible because they need to know how to play you. They need to know your mindset. They need to know how strong you are. They need to know your circumstances at home because, hey, if you really, 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 really need the job, that gives them the open door to basically mistreat you in certain ways, you know. You tell them, hey, I need to be off work by 5 o'clock. I have to pick up my son from summer camp. Whatever. I don't know. And then they try to hit you with this overtime because you've already told them, oh, you're a single mom and you're trying to do this and trying to do that. And I really needed this job. And so they're going to try to stick you with all this mandatory overtime because no one else wants to do it who's already been working there for years. People just don't respect your boundaries. Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. People will come and drain you dry. People will drain you dry. If I trust me, save this video. People will drain you dry and with no remorse. They get what they want out of you, and that's that. They're gone until the next time they need some from you. And it's a sad reality that I've realized. Now, some people, okay, they are genuine. Some people are truly your friend. Some people, you know, they really do love you and they really are rooting for you. I'm not talking about those people, guys. I'm not talking about those people. But you give people a foot in general. You give people a foot and they will take a mile. Mile after mile after mile after mile. And you sitting there with not a drop of water, right? Because you've let all these people come with their big buckets and all their big bowls and all their big containers getting all the water out of your well. Now you don't have a drip of water to drink. You know, boundaries are important for your own mental health, your own mental sanity, your own what word am I looking for? It just helps your day-to-day, just the strategic way of how you operate your day. Because without boundaries, you're letting people come in and distract you all day, every day. You know, I'm not the person, you cannot call my phone all day, every day. Now, you can text me. That's fine. I'm a text girl. You can text me all day, every day. I don't care about that. But you're not about to just keep calling my phone all day, every day. I'm not the person whose house you can just pop up over just because you're in the neighborhood. No, guys. These are distractions. I've trained people. You know, I have a friend. I literally just have to tell her, listen, stop sending me all these negative and sad stories. Like, she would like send me like the Facebook links of different stories of stuff that's happened around town or whatever. Listen, don't send me none of that stuff. Like, boundaries. Be honest with people on Instagram. When I tell y'all, I am so sick and tired of, this may seem petty and this may seem funny, but I am so sick and tired of receiving reels on Instagram. But I want to say, sometimes I want to like post, like, stop sending me so many reels. However, I do enjoy getting reels from certain people. But it's a handful of people who send me these reels. And I'm like, sometimes they're funny, sometimes they're not. I mean, you know, I don't know. But I've had to literally tell people individually, like, to stop sending me reels. Like, stop. Because when you get to 20 reels a day, bro, like, why are you sending me so many reels? Like, at this point, it doesn't even matter if they're funny or not. Why are you, and that's another thing, people do things like that just to feel like they still have a string attached to you, that access to you. They're really hoping that you're going to respond, and that's all they need. Is that attention, that validation. It makes them feel good because really they look at you so high on a certain level. They really got you up on a pedestal, right? So any type of attention that they get from you, it gives them validation. It makes them feel, I don't know if it makes them feel, I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to use that as an example reels on Instagram. Sometimes they're funny, sometimes they're not. Now, I didn't want to make a general statement telling people to stop sending me reels, because I have actor friends who sends me like the inspirational reels and, all the stuff, right, related to acting. But it's just stuff like that you have to let people know. Because sometimes people think that you enjoy the same things that they enjoy, and they think you enjoy it as much as they enjoy it. That's just like if you're at a bar and I don't drink personally, but that's just like if you're at a bar and you've already taken 2 shots and everybody else is still turning them up, still taking shots. They're still offering you shots. Come on, just take a 3rd one. Come on. All of that. No. And mean no. You know what I mean? We learned that in elementary school, guys. Peer pressure. We listen. Come on now. This is the time to implement. Come on. Peer pressure. We learned about this. You got to put your foot down. Stop letting people distract your whole entire day just because they procrastinated on something and now there's an emergency on their end and now they're rushing you, trying to get you to help them do something or whatever. And you had already planned your quiet day, organized day. You had your whole list of the stuff you had to do. Now you getting all these phone calls back to back because somebody needs you right now, right? And I'm not saying don't be there for a true friend who needs you right now. I'm not saying that, but I'm just talking about, these random people, the people who you really don't hear from on a day-to-day basis, these monitoring spirits, these people who only pop up when they see you doing something that may benefit them. The weirdness of it all. But yeah, boundaries, guys, set them. Set your boundaries. You'll be more peaceful. You'll be more organized with what you need to do and what you need to focus on. Do not feel guilty. Do not feel guilty for setting boundaries. People will respect you more. People will initially respect you more. Setting boundaries. You cannot be all open and just like open arms all the time. You're going to end up with nothing. I promise you, you're going to end up with nothing. Not good mental health anyway. Especially if you're allowing multiple people to do this to you. One person can drain you. So if you have multiple people in your life that you're just letting come in and out and pop up whenever they want to and pop up at your house and just destroy your whole plan for the day. You and your family, you cooking, your family's chilling, the kids are doing their homework, and then you got somebody pop up at your house because you have no boundaries and they just threw off your whole evening routine because they don't realize, they don't have any type of awareness of calling first or making sure it's okay to come over. Some people legit, they don't have the awareness. They're unaware. Right? Boundaries, guys. I may make another audio video today. I'm not sure. Like I said in my other videos. So all of these audio only videos, I'm going to do one video with all these topics on camera. But I also wanted to provide audio only videos because people seem to like these. You don't feel obligated to have to look at the screen and watch the video because it's just audio. So you can just listen while you're cooking, cleaning, driving, whatever. So I have my audio only playlist. I believe it's Live Talk /audio. And that's what the actual playlist is called. So go ahead and subscribe, guys. Be happy. Be grateful. Be appreciative. Be thankful. Thank God for what you have. Focus on what you want. Do what you need to do to get what you want. Build boundaries. We are here for a short time, not a long time. That's another thing that I've realized. Like, both of my parents are in their 60s. I literally remember being a little baby girl and when they were in their 20s. Like, I legit remember like my parents being as young as like 27, 28, 29. It's so crazy. Now they're in their 60s. So it's like, gosh, man, we don't owe anyone our time. We're not obligated to, give people all of our energy and all of our time and all of that. It's okay to be isolated. It's okay to, be to yourself sometimes. I know society tries to make us seem like it's selfish, but it's not. We have things to do. Nowhere in the Bible did it tell me to be a fool for anyone, and I'm not. I'm focusing on me, especially from here on out. Bye-bye. All right, guys. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Bye, guys.